Alright, it's Dutt, and I'm back on my Dutt. This is another video for y'all. And I know it's been a while since I made a video, But hey, it happens, and oh, this is my mic. I just use this as a mic real quick because I'm recording off my little laptop, and for some reason you can't really hear me that well, so I'm using this little mic. Y'all should be able to hear me much better. But back to the point. I know it's been a while since I made a video, and it happens. It happens. I just had things going on. No motivation. Had no motivation to make a video at all. But I'm here today, and I'm taking I don't know. I don't know what I was about to say. I always get nervous when I make these type of videos. I don't know why. It just happens. But I don't know. Maybe because we're face to face, and I'm talking to you guys, and then you guys just have to sit and listen and just look at me the whole time, and it's kind of, I don't know, something different. But today, we're here with a more serious video. I've done one of these in the past. And basically, the title of this video is how to recognize that you're in a toxic relationship. And I got this, I was inspired to do this video. And but mainly because there's a whole lot of people out here in toxic relationships, and then they think that it's okay, or first of all, they might not know they're in a toxic relationship, and there's people who know they're in toxic relationships and think it's okay to be in one when it's really not. You shouldn't have to be in like a toxic relationship, and you should be able to like recognize like, oh, I'm in a toxic relationship. I should get out of this, and I should go and find something better because there's always going to be better out there. Nobody's perfect. No couple is perfect, and but you shouldn't settle to be in a toxic relationship at all. That's just not right. Okay, so in my opinion, well, okay, first let's discuss what a toxic person is. A toxic person is someone who doesn't want you to be yourself, and like they want to control your actions. Basically, they want to control what you do, what you say, how you act, and they just want to control you and don't let you be yourself, because if you be yourself, then that's basically not good for them because they want to control what you want to do. And there's okay, so there's different types of like toxic relationships. There could be like a toxic relationship where you're toxic as well as they are, and then there could be other type of relationships where there's just that one toxic person, and then like it affects the whole relationship and stuff like that. And so basically, okay, so say if you're a girl and you want to go out with your friends, right? You get all nice and dressed out, you're gonna go out with your friends, you let them know, like hey, I'm gonna go out with my friends, and then your boyfriend, the girl's boyfriend, says, "No, you can't go. You can't go." Oh, shit, tripping. No, you can't go and stuff like that, and he's telling you just can't go. Okay. Now there are some instances where a guy might not want his girl to go out, and that's perfectly fine. You might not want your girl to go out. That I don't know. I don't really, honestly don't care, but you might not want your girl to go out, and so you just tell her no, like you can't go. She gets mad, whatever, and so that's that. Okay, but then say, let me get a water bird. Okay, so say she 2 weeks later she wants to go out with her friends and stuff, and he tells her no, you can't go out, but he doesn't give her a reason why she can't go out. He just tells her that she can't go out for no reason. Just says no, you can't go out, which is pretty dumb. And so she's like, she's all mad and stuff, and he's kind of control like what she can and cannot do. All right, so I'm back. I just have to take a little pause to gather my thoughts and get some food, but I gotta get back to this because I got shit to do. So basically where we left off was we was talking about like what a toxic person can do, and this is another point I want to make. Toxic people can be manipulative. Oh my gosh, I can't even speak. Manipulative, so they can manipulate you in like different ways. For example, just going off the top of my head, say you say you oh, so say they do something, right? They do something, and then you get mad at them because they did something, right? And so then when you're getting mad at them, they try and flip the situation back on you, and basically they get mad at you because you got mad at them because they did something wrong. And then basically they flip the whole situation and then make you feel some type of way. You can feel bad or feel some type of way about this, like you getting mad at them when you shouldn't, because you have the right to be able to get mad because they did something wrong. You get what I'm saying? I think I covered this in my last video. I said like in a relationship, like people manipulate each other, and that's toxic. That's really toxic right there. You shouldn't. The person shouldn't. They should accept responsibility for what they did instead of trying to get mad at you because you got mad at them because they did something wrong. You get what I'm saying? And like there, okay, but there are some situations where you can get mad at somebody that did something, but you can handle it in the wrong situation. Handle it in the wrong way, and then that's when they kind of have a right to get mad at you. But they also shouldn't make you feel bad for getting like for your reaction because in the first place they did something wrong. Say if you're a boy, right, and you're dating this girl, you guys have been dating since high school, you guys have graduated. Your parents know about her, but her parents don't know about you. And so she keeps saying she's gonna tell her parents about you, and and then when you always ask her, she always makes some excuse like, "Oh, I'm not ready. I'm gonna tell him later. Tell him later." You know that you like. Okay, there's some type of understanding to know that person is ready to tell their parents, but at the same time, at some point in time, they're gonna have to come clean to their parents if you guys. Oh, and say that she's saying that she wants a real relationship and stuff like that, and she kind of proves it, but kind of doesn't at the same time. So you don't know if she wants like something serious. But she always saying that she's gonna tell her parents, and she doesn't tell her parents. Now I know there's some situations out there where you can't tell your parents for fear of, say, you guys are gonna break up or something like that or something. But let's just say, for example, she just doesn't want to tell them just because she's not ready to. Not because of what the family gonna do, but just because she's not ready to tell them that she's dating somebody. And so basically, that in itself is kind of toxic because she's basically leading you on to think that she's gonna tell her parents that you guys are together, and then she's been dragging you on for on and on and on, and then she just still doesn't tell them. Now that in itself can be toxic. That's it's on a lower level of toxic, but it's still toxic, and you don't want that in your life. Oh, going back to toxic relationships, that is just the worst decision you can ever make. And I try to be understanding and understand how people can do that because, okay, so like you know how like I said, toxic people are manipulative. I can't say that damn word. Toxic people are manipulative, so they will manipulate you in every way form they can just to keep you, like basically just force you to be with them, which is not cool. But but yeah, and so say if you leave a toxic person, right, and then they just keep just pressuring you and pressuring you and pressuring you to go back into that relationship. And you know what? Sometimes they don't even have to pressure you. They just say some sweet little stuff, and then bam, just like that, they got you back because they know how they know what type of person you are. They know who you are, so they just say what you want them to say so that they can get you back, and then they just keep doing the same toxic stuff over and over and over again. And that's not good. You should block all that negative energy from your life. It is 2020, okay? We're supposed to be doing big things out here, okay? We're not supposed to be going back to toxic relationships. We're not supposed to be doing none of that at all, okay? Like things like that is not good. You should want more for yourself. You should want somebody better that's gonna treat you right. That's gonna do what you do. That's gonna give you what you need and not what you want. Okay. But yeah, they're gonna give you what you need, and then once you get what you need, then they'll also give you what you want because they will be willing to grow with you. They'll be willing to change for you. And sometimes they might not even have to change. Maybe they come out from the jump and just give you what you need and then give you what you want. And then they're both nourishing your mind, your body, your soul, all that. And that's what you should anybody in this world, that's what a person deserves. They deserve to have that person who's there for them at the start, who doesn't give them stress or doesn't yeah, I can't even think straight. That doesn't stress them out. That doesn't do it doesn't cheat, doesn't do none of that bad stuff because you deserve You deserve someone who's gonna treat you right, and that's what you should go for. And you shouldn't go back to no toxic relationship. You shouldn't allow yourself to stay in a toxic relationship. If someone is being toxic to you, you gotta leave. If they are making the relationship toxic, you gotta leave. You just gotta get out before it gets like really bad. And if it is really bad, leave, go. I don't think people understand that there are opportunities out here to help you leave people. You could say you don't want them, and you could believe it, but you have to believe it deep down inside of you that I don't want nothing to do with this person. I don't want them in my life no more. And but then like if you believe that, you have to do the actions that require you to get rid of them in your life. Like if say if a person is say if you break up with a person, okay, and then they just keep like trying to be like, or they threaten you, or they threaten your family, and they're gonna say, like, "Oh, I'm gonna pop up," or "Oh, if you get somebody new, I'm gonna beat them up," or something like that. Like that's toxic. That should just be thrown out the window. But like when things like that happen, that's when you go to the police. That's when you go to get help. That's when you go to get some type of help. And if you feel like there's no help out there, that's not true. There are people out here willing, and there are people out here in this world that are willing to help you get out of your toxic relationship. You just have to reach out and take the. You just have to reach out and find who's gonna help you. Like I'm pretty sure the police aren't just gonna let nobody. Like say if you put a restraining order on somebody, I'm pretty sure they're not gonna let you just let them come back and back and back without them. People definitely go to jail for restraining orders. Trust me, I have seen it firsthand. Okay, they go to jail for restraining orders. They go to jail for all types of stuff. And like, if you're really sick and tired of a person, you can get rid of them. You could call the police. You could have them locked up. You could tell I don't know somebody who's willing to help. And if you feel like you don't have that help, call 911. I'm pretty sure even if you was to call 911, the first person you called didn't want to help, you could call again and keep calling, and show that you need help, and then they will come and help you. I full-heartedly believe that someone will come and help you get out of this toxic relationship and help you get right so that you can get what you deserve. I'm gonna just go back like over it. Okay. Number one, don't let toxic people manipulate you into okay okay yeah. Don't let toxic people manipulate you. Number two, don't let them try and control what you can and cannot do. I understand that if your boyfriend doesn't want you to go out some nights, okay, I won't go out, simple. But if they try and say you can't go out, never. You have the right to be able to go out and live your life and have fun. You should be able to do that. Someone shouldn't be controlling you the whole time. So people who are manipulative, people who are controlling, people who are abusive. That's I didn't cover that, but that's if someone hits you, and it's not like you're not like play fighting or anything. If someone hits you, leave automatically. Don't go back to them because that person obviously has some type of anger issues where they can't control themselves. Where if they just hit you, it don't matter if you're a guy or a girl. If your spouse hits you, that's an automatic no no. You just need to leave after that. Don't even think about going back because that's just a no no. You don't hit the person that you love that you like. I mean, I understand you can get mad, but there's no mad to the point where I'm gonna hit you, I'm gonna beat on you. That's dead. That's dead. We don't do that. We don't do that over here. So if someone puts their hand on you, leave. Call 911. Leave. Let. I don't care if you love them. I understand that people who really love someone, if they hit them, you might be like, okay, it was just once. It was just once. Then it could turn into twice and three times, and then it just keep happening, and then now you're in an abusive relationship, and now look, that's not good. You don't want that. Nobody wants that. Leave. Just leave. Just let it be done. I understand that you might love them, and it's a loss. Breaks your heart, but no, we're not beating people out here in 2020, and we're not allowing ourselves to get beat. If someone hits you, fight back, and if you don't want to fight back, leave. Leave. Call the police. The police will lock them up. Promise you. For the most part. For the most part. I can't speak for the police because I don't work there, but for the most part. No. I'm pretty sure I've covered everything, to be honest. Everything that I've wanted to say. So, alright, well, that's the end of the video. I hope you liked it. I know I was all around my mind was jumbled in some places. But, I hope you liked the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. You know, same thing as always. I should be dropping more content pretty soon. That's pretty much it. Hope you liked the video.